There's a new trend going around on TikTok, and it's this fun little thing called credit card fraud. We had that whole stealing from schools, the hitting the lick trend not too long ago, and they just had to go and up the felony because it's natural progression at this point for TikTok to continually get worse and worse with each and every trend. So I say let natural selection take its course. Also, I want to preface this video by saying I'm in no way supporting this scam or the scammers. I actually think you're worse than a friend who doesn't give you a blanket at a sleepover if you do this stuff. I just wanted to simply bring attention to this horrible thing going around on TikTok. But before I could even make this video, I had to go and learn all about credit card cloning, swapping, and scamming. Because before I seen this on my TikTok For You page, I had no idea any of this existed. Obviously, I knew credit card scamming was a thing. I just had no idea how it was done. And what do you do when you have no idea how something is done? You go to YouTube. You want to learn how to make a bomb? You go to YouTube. You want to learn how to take down a whole entire government? You go to YouTube. So what do? I go to YouTube and I search up credit card scamming, credit card fraud, stuff like that. And I'll just look through all these videos. And there are an astounding amount of tutorials teaching you how to do this step by step on how to scam people and make money through credit card fraud. And I watched so many of these tutorials and how to scam people videos that I feel like I'm fully prepared to go out into the real world and take some credit cards. Not saying that I would, of course, but I definitely could. Well, what in the world did you learn? And what are some of the things I need to start scamming nursing homes out of all their retirement money? I hear you say behind your screen. Fret not, young soul. Here are the 3 things you need to learn to start scamming people out of their hard-earned money. A card reader, an Omni key, and blank credit cards. That's it. And how the process of using these items works, from my very limited understanding, is you get a card reader, get a hold of someone's real credit card, possibly even your grandma's, because what does she even need it for? She's gonna die soon. So you take your grandma's credit card, swap it through the card reader that you bought on Amazon, because they sell this stuff on Amazon. You swap the real credit card, then it copies the information onto a computer that you have that card reader plugged into. Then you take your blank credit card, swap that through after it copies the information. Bada bing, bada boom. You committed a felony. Also, that just copies the cards, by the way, if you didn't catch on. And as for the Omni key, I had to go a bit deeper into the scumbag world to understand what this thing did. And basically, it just copies credit card chips, I think. Now that you have enough information to start scamming low-income, innocent families so they no longer have the means to support their children, let's go ahead and look at some TikToks that I like to call exposing my felonies on TikTok for the world to see. Yes, it's worth the risk. Oh, money, money, money. Oh, look at that, 30 grand. Oh, look at them $100 bills, baby, swapping them through PSN cards, ATM, cashing out. Look at that caption. I don't care anymore. Just look at their name and the hashtags that they use. You can tell what type of person this is just by looking at that. Their name is Cloned Chips Returns, and then the hashtags they use, hashtag money, hashtag viral, hashtag rich, hashtag carding. They're literally putting their felony in the hashtag. Just imagine being one of the people who has had their credit card information stolen by one of these brain-dead individuals and then losing all of their hard-earned money only to see it being flexed on TikTok for a TikTok video to blow up. That would be enough right there for me to learn how to track someone's IP through their TikTok account and then go pay them a nice friendly visit for the next Thanksgiving. Bring a turkey and everything. Now this person right here is real smart, and they even put the POV you started swapping. So they're just straight up telling TikTok that they commit felonies now.
You started swiping.
Yeah, look at that. Lay on that money. Sleep on the money, man. God, I got so much of it. I just make a mattress out of the money. Like Mr. Krabs in here, I just hide my money in the mattress because I don't trust the government. This video actually got took down, or the person deleted it or something. The FBI started knocking on their door, so they had to get rid of all evidence that they have lolly porn on their computer. So they just took everything down or something, or TikTok took it down, one of the two. Because I downloaded this and it's gone off their page, so I just thought that was worth bringing up. Let's play us a little round of felony Jeopardy here, shall we? If you do start credit card swapping, taking the risk, and you get caught doing credit card fraud, how many years up to can you get in prison? A, is it 1 year? B, is it 5 years? C, is it 10 years? Or D, is it 15 years in prison? The answer is ding, ding, ding. It's D. You can get up to 15 years in prison and $25,000 in fines. So that is where the, the whole is it worth the risk thing comes from. Also, from these 2 videos we've watched so far, I'm sure you can see the common trend among all of the taking the risk videos. They're all the same. They all use the same sound. They do the same actions. They're basically jerking off into their money, and then they call you broke at the same time, basically encouraging you to also take the risk. But I will say, out of all the videos, not once did I see that risk including a female companion. But I don't have one either, so I'm kind of hitting myself in the nuts with that one. It's worth the risk. I don't care. Oh, look at them J's traveling. BMWs? Oh, dude. Oh, I want to rub money all over my cock, too. Following DM for the sauce. Winky face. That's a very common thing, too. I forgot about that. All these people that do scam, what would you know? They sell courses, which most of those are also scams. It's like a scam on top of a scam. It's scamception. First off, I just want to say this. You get into the scamming world, so you're a douchebag already. And then you go and trust another douchebag to teach you how to be a bigger douchebag. Why are you trusting a scammer to sell you a course about scamming when courses are notorious for being scams themselves? You see what you're doing there? You're kind of a big idiot, especially if you get into scamming and then you get scammed while trying to get into scamming. Man, you're such a loser if you do this stuff. Dear God. And for the people like this guy that don't put them doing the felony in the video, like swapping or whatever, they'll put it in the hashtags. They'll put hashtag swapping. oh, what's the risk? Is he doing day trading? Oh, swapping. Oh, there it is. It was right under my nose. And to take a break from all the TikTok videos, I wanted to show you what it looks like when you search up how to clone or swap on YouTube and scroll through, just to prove that I'm not lying to you on the absurd amount of tutorials that there are. Look at this. I just searched up how to clone swap. That's not even a real sentence, but look, you can just scroll through here. And there are so many how to start swapping, how to swap, how to clone. I'm going to ATM for cash out from clone card. This guy literally just uploaded his felony. He's committing a felony on YouTube. And I guess it's allowed to be up for 2 years. And you can just keep scrolling and you'll see an infinite amount. ATM cash out with dump. ATM clone use. That guy put his face in the video. Real smart there, dude. Man, I hope these people get arrested for this. Like, they'll post a video of them flexing and then somehow it gets tracked back to them. Like, putting your face in the video. Is it really worth the risk? This guy's literally just showing him doing it on the video. Okay, here we go. Wow. This Einstein here showed himself doing the felony in the video and then also proceeds to put hashtag card cloning as the only thing in his caption. So, 100 IQ play right there, buddy. The comments on this post are actually pretty funny. I scrolled through a little bit of them. Very, very much yes. It is worth it, this person says. And then this person says, yes. And then the creator said, jail time though, bro. It's scary. Yeah, jail time. Pretty scary. That's arguably why they have jail time for this, because you shouldn't be doing it. It's supposed to scare you away. How long of jail time? It's 2 to 3 years, I think. Hit for credit fraud, it's 15 life, I think. That sentence really didn't English, but it's basically what I said at the beginning of this video. 15 to life for credit card fraud. And then I guess if you don't get hit with credit card fraud, it's like 2 to 3 years or something. I don't know. You only live once. That's such a stupid thing to say. You could say that with anything. It's like, why not jump off the Brooklyn Bridge? You know, you only live once. Why not do it? You'll never be able to do it again. Just jump. Why not go commit Grand Theft Auto? Why not go rob a bank? You only live once, so you might as well do it. That's so stupid. Can anyone help swapping in Finland? I don't know if he means Finland. Bro, don't do it. My friend got 15 years. What a development, baby. They're actually getting caught. Yes. What's that fake card do? It copies people's real credit card. How can you say stuff like that so confidently and not feel like a horrible person that you are? Oh yeah, the blank cards, those are just copies of other people's cards. They worked for their money. So I just decided I was going to steal it and use it for myself because they don't need it. They just worked for it. So I figured I'd just take it off their hands and spend it for them. Trust him. It's worth it. Just keep your head up. They were flexing like $100. Like, how much is that? 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140. $140. Wow. You didn't even make, you made like, you broke even. They're flexing $140 in scamming money. I guess it's good that they're horrible at scamming people, because the less money you steal, the better it is for everybody in general. But man, that's funny. That's funny. $180. You need some new methods. $220. Oh, I was wrong too. I said $140, I think. You just mad I live in the city now. You still living back the suburbs, homie. Why can nobody that scams people do it? Oh, that's why they can't do English, because they're retarded. That's also one of the worst comebacks I've ever heard. You're mad that I live in the city and you're stuck out in the suburbs. Tough. That's all the TikToks I'm going to be showing you, because like I said, they all just copy and paste from each other. I'm pretty sure they use each other's videos and stuff too, which is kind of funny. They're stealing, scamming each other out of their TikTok clips. I just thought that was funnier in my head than when I actually said it, but you can laugh. Feel free. I want to say this. I understand that the amount of money you can make from scamming people is kind of appealing. Obviously, anybody would like to have a lot of money. But it's really not worth it. You know, all these people on TikTok are saying, it's worth the risk, bro. It's worth the risk. Just take the risk. It's not worth the risk. It's basically the same thing as committing like a bank robbery. Not to the same extreme degree, but you're doing something that's very, very illegal. And there's a good chance you'll probably get caught eventually. And then you're going to have to serve up to 15 years in prison for it. So, is it really worth it? No. So if anybody watching this video is interested in card swapping or card cloning, and you thought this was going to be a video like glorifying it and telling you to go chase that bag, my brother, don't do that. If you do that, I'll be very disappointed in you, and I'll probably rub my fingers together while looking at you through your window while you sleep and going, shame, 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 shame on you, Jonathan. Shame on you. And you're not going to like that, because it's going to make you feel pretty bad about yourself. So I just wanted to make a video about this topic because it'd been popping up in my face so much, like a big phallic object. So I had to make a video on it because it was just popping up on my For You page so much. And just wanted to say how it's a terrible thing to do. You shouldn't do it. If you do it, feel bad about yourself and then go cry in the shower while you listen to Lil Peep or some sad music. And then go tell your parents you're sorry for being a disgrace. And then go walk through the streets naked with a big sign on your chest that says, I'm ashamed that I steal people's hard-earned money. And then maybe you can come back to being a normal human being, go work at McDonald's or something, pay off your sin debt. And yeah, that's about it. Other than that, I'll catch you next time. Peace out. I think this whole entire thing is just a lose-lose-lose situation, because you're scamming people, so that's got to weigh heavy on your conscience, but I guess you don't even have one really if you're doing this kind of stuff, stealing from other people. Plus, on top of that, you could get a hefty 15-year prison sentence and then $25,000 in fines on top of that prison sentence. So, personally, definitely not worth the risk to ruin a big chunk of your life all for that chance of getting $30,000 or whatever, just stealing money, basically. However much money you can steal, however much money you can suck out of other people's buttholes. Because that's really what you're doing when you do this. You're screwing people over tremendously.